Drake, Kendrick. We've heard the two Drake tracks. We heard the Like That.
Kendrick is still
Let's
winning.
start right here. In your opinion, Frak, who's winning right now? Who's in the lead?
So I'm a fan of both these guys.
That's a lie. Oh, that's a lie. That is a fucking lie. I seen all your fucking skits. Go look on Frak, TikTok, and Instagram. That is a fucking
What
lie.
do you mean?
Go
I did
ahead.
it for both of them.
No, nigga, you are a Kendrick stan. Nigga.
Stan, not a
Kendrick
fan.
I do.
nigga.
I am a Kendrick stan, but let me be honest. Drake, as a battle rapper, Drake has been the one who showed love to battle rap. Drake
This
has
is true.
put millions of dollars
This is true.
into caffeine, into Smack URL.
This is true.
Drake is a student of battle rap.
This is true.
So when it comes to battles, Drake might have the most knowledge on how to go about it, you know? And I think his first diss track was proof that he knows how to talk that talk, and he has the accolades and accomplishments to back it up.
Absolutely.
Now, personally, my favorite song so far has been Kendrick, Like That verse. I think that song's number one right now for a reason. It's hot. It brought the energy. But Drake's was far more direct.
It's number 2 right now. It's number 2, but it's close.
Okay, number 2 right now.
Wait, which one you talking about? The no push-ups? I mean,
No, Like That.
No, you talking about Drake? I'm talking about Drake shit. Which one?
The push-ups, yeah, the push-ups. Yeah, I feel like the second one was he was just kind of begging for smoke. I don't know how I feel about it, but I think that it's on Kendrick now. Drake's first response was more direct.
Wait,
but
so they supposed to keep this going for how long? How
That's
does
a
it
great
end?
question. How many diss tracks do they put out before it's
Yeah.
like, okay, you
How
niggas
many
putting
did
out
Nas
albums about
and
each
Jay-Z
other?
do?
1, 2? No, it was about 1 or
Ether?
2 in the rest. It was either, it was
I feel
Takeover,
like
then it was Ether, then it was Super Ugly, and then it was just little subtle jabs and songs.
I feel like whoever dropped that diss, the first diss is a diss. All right, cool. And then you respond, and then y'all leave it at that and let the people decide who won that. Keep it going back and forth. If y'all not gonna fight, that
Man,
don't
yeah, that
make
shit
no
ain't
sense.
serious.
Point.
In the
That's a
history
great
of rap
fucking point.
beefs, someone usually puts an end to it. It's a diss track that puts an end to it, whether it's Story of Adidon, whether it's Ether. Someone.
Unless you 50
I feel
Cent
like
Ja Rule.
Kendrick should be the one to put it into it because Drake then added a feature from somebody he ain't
No,
never even
Kendrick
met.
don't ever put an end to it. We've seen this many times, like the Control verse. Who put an
So
end
hold
to
on.
that?
So basically what y'all saying is if Kendrick if his next shit don't hit, he lost.
Yeah, because he already winning right now with that. Fuck the big three. It's just big me.
Okay.
He
Still in
ate
the
them
lead.
up. Like, come on, they apologized. J.
J.
Cole
Cole
apologized to him. Like, come on now, he could bow out gracefully with that. You apologize to me, and you use the feature from somebody that's not even here no more. Like, y'all grasping at straws right now. I'm cool.
All right,
Like,
let's get to that. So how do we feel about Drake
The
using
most corniest
AI,
shit in
Tupac,
that's
and
so
Snoop?
boozy. That's like me
That's the most
using
corniest shit in
AI
rap
to get a
history.
Meek Mill feature. Well, I wouldn't want one no more, really. I'm turned off. But you
That's
know
the
what I'm
best
saying?
song
Like, that's
ever.
like me. Like, that's boosty. That's cheating.
I'm gonna keep it real. I disagree. I thought it was a genius tactic. I thought it was a genius.
Now, if it was,
What
it would have been
genius
genius.
is in
If he would have made Kendrick, it should have been Kendrick voice and made him diss himself.
He
You used
essentially-
the
that
dead
would've
man.
been-
That's actually a
you
great
used the
idea.
dead
That
man's
would've been
feature.
wrong
That's
as
actually a
fuck.
great idea.
That was
That's
wrong
right
as
next.
Like Tupac, you know Tupac
He
probably
would have
like,
hit the
now why am I in
Eminem.
it?
I do live with my mom. I do like Kendrick dissing
Like,
himself.
and out of all the people, like, I get where he was going. He was using Snoop and Tupac as the West Coast lessons to go against Kendrick. That was the dumbest shit.
Celia,
ever.
explain to me why it was genius.
Because
Yes,
when you are in a
man.
battle, it's not only just about music. You are always also trying to control narratives too, because narratives matter in a battle. So as controlling the narrative, I want to put pressure on you, and to put pressure on you, I'm gonna get two of the biggest West Coast artists ever to say some things that
It's
I can't
not
take.
real.
But he can't even vouch and
It's
say
not
he really
about
felt
being
like
real.
that.
It's about
is.
controlling the
That's
narrative.
corny as fuck, bro.
It's corny to you.
No.
To the billionaire, he thought it was hilarious.
Did OVO hit you up?
You dig? I thought the shit was funny too. Like, damn,
This nigga got
actually
red
pretty
dot on
funny.
his shirt, so
and
weird.
then what it does is now it's creating the narrative. Like, what's taking you so long, nigga? Are you afraid of
But
me?
that's
No.
weak to me
What's-
because it took
shit
Drake
like
3
what's
weeks.
wrong?
Shit like that, you wouldn't even have to respond to. I got these niggas using AI.
Exactly.
But
Get the fuck out of here.
Let me further.
You couldn't
explain.
even get a person
The
that's
reason-
alive to co-sign.
The reason why I thought it was genius because people was accusing Drake push-ups diss of being AI.
Yeah.
So since
Okay.
y'all accusing me of using AI, I'm gonna actually use
Let me-
AI, use two of the biggest West Coast artists
Tupac,
to tell
though?
you to hurry up and respond to me. I think
Tupac.
as far as controlling the narrative, it was a genius
First
move.
of all, let's get this out the way.
Tupac,
Tupac
though,
ain't even a West
silly.
Coast artist.
Stop it.
See, Lee.
No. I
Tupac
will
though,
never
he's
cut that
gone,
out.
bro.
Tupac been dead about 20 years.
gone.
It's
But
true.
so
And Snoop
we
Dogg would
can't
never
even say that Tupac would have fucked with that. He agree with that.
Probably wouldn't have had. But I mean,
Drake-
So now
Drake
at this
spitting
point,
flows
it's just
through
a
him
game
was,
to this man. It's not even serious.
That's
no
gonna
more.
be the new one. Drake.
Drake's
the
put-
nigga that used AI for the diss verse.
Drake spitting flows through Pac is Jupac, first of all. But
Tupac.
I think that I'm gonna say it like this, Ely, because I do see what you're saying. Like
I do too.
I think that Drake is actually so tapped in. Like he is chronically on the internet, and he took this whole AI scandal. He said, "How can I use this and
Exactly.
put the conversation?" I thought that was strategic and smart. But two things: the parts that are corny are I think the Tupac part was like, come on, man. Like, and he did. I don't even think he did a good job of emulating Tupac. Like, where was the enemy Hennessy? Like, it was just Drake's flow through Tupac. And I just, I don't know how I feel about the Pac. I like the Snoop verse. The second part I feel is corny.
And it
is
didn't
that
even sound like Tupac for
AI is
Sound like Tupac with a sinus infection.
Like Tupac wouldn't even fuck with that beat. Like,
hold on,
Yeah.
finish, Frak. What you were saying?
I just feel like AI is going to be a big fucking crisis in our freaking crisis in our society coming
Yeah,
up.
that takes the fun out of music,
and I
for
think
real.
that Drake co-signing it, we're going to look back in the year 3034 and look back and be like, the day Drake, one of the biggest stars, used AI was the day this shit turned, because now that he used it, the field is wide open, and it already is, but we don't know what's going to happen with this AI shit. And the fact that one of the biggest pop stars in our society co-signed it, you know, when we're in the robot wars of the
You called that
3000s,
man a pop star?
we're going to look back.
So here's what I'm gonna say. And I'm not a professional in this music industry game, but I do a lot of studying. And one thing I've learned is the people who thrive and succeed and go far are the ones who adapt to change early. Those who embrace change early make the most money. Those who are late to the party end up falling off. So I'm not saying embrace AI or whatever AI is going to do. What I'm saying is we have to start adapting to change.
But you are
so
saying
the way
that.
disses go, the way things are operated, we have to look at it differently. This ain't even about embracing AI. You ain't even got, even if you don't use AI, just the way we look at things are like, oh, that's corny to do that, or that's wrong to do that. Maybe it's not.
No, but here's
Maybe
the
it's
thing.
not
What you're
corny.
saying is almost there, because you're basically saying the people who embrace change make the most money and are the most successful. Agreed. But that's the danger of it. Drake embracing AI and being a business move and a move for success, which it probably is going to be, and AI is going to make all this money, become this billionaire industry. That's the danger for the art form, in my opinion, that robots are going to fucking take over music and be the ones creating all this shit. And that, I think, is the danger and the
But I
corny
don't even think
aspect
he's
of
Let me
it.
say
embracing
this. And
AI
guess
though.
what?
He literally, that AI been out. He
And
just now
people
doing
said the
that
same thing about
for the
when they got
benefit.
rid of CDs and they start streaming. Oh, streaming, it's going to be unfair to the artist. Now everybody got Apple Music. Everybody got Spotify.
Perfect example.
Everybody got
one of the things that's been the worst for artists in music history. That's artists being paid by the penny. The people who embraced it first made the most money, and now all these other artists have nothing.
But it's been one of the greatest things for the listener.
Yeah, for the
It's
listener.
been the greatest thing for the listener.
And not even for the listener,
Motherfucker
because if
gotta
you ain't
go
got
buy-
$9.99, your shit get cut off.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Hey,
like
I still got that $5 shit.
I'm not mad at
idea.
mad at adapting to changes and new technology coming. I'm just saying when it comes to preserving an art form and a culture, you got to be
I'm
careful.
mad at it. I can't out
because
rap
I
no
love my
goddamn
Apple
robot.
Music. I'm gonna keep it real. I love Apple Music,
Man.
but that's just me.
I love it too until they take my money in the middle of the night and I thought I was eating Wendy's breakfast.